Hello everyone, my name is Yusam Wong, and I'm going to talk to you guys about the misconceptions about goal setting, why just doing it isn't enough. Before we get started, I'm going to make you guys watch this video here.
Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
So in case you guys didn't know, this was Shia LaBeouf's Just Do It motivational speech. So why did I make you guys watch this? Well, he's screaming at us, but we feel motivated from it. And 5 million other people have actually felt the same way. But why? Well, it's because he gives us a goal, just do it. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about one of the sources of motivation, which in this case is goal setting. So why is goal setting so important? Well, it's because we do it every day. When it comes to writing tests, doing presentations, or just doing simple activities, we tell ourselves to stay calm and do our best. But is this enough? Can just telling ourselves to do our best actually lead us to success? Well, the simple answer to this question is unfortunately no. Goal setting is a skill we actually have to develop. But before we get into proper goal setting, I'm going to tell you guys what a goal actually is. So a goal is what we strive to achieve. It is the aim of our actions. There's one main component of goal setting that I'm going to talk about today, and that is content. Content is that goal we are actually seeking to achieve. So it's our goal of becoming a doctor or a famous actor, which here is Shia LaBeouf. So there are two main components of content. There's specificity and difficulty. Specificity is how well we define that goal. So it's just aiming for the right kind of goal. And difficulty is how much effort it takes to actually achieve that goal. So the first point I'm going to point out there is that challenging goals lead us to success. How do we know this is true? Well, we looked at 41 female typists, and we gave them a portion of them a goal. And this goal was based on their previous performance the week before. And so this goal was based on the number of lines they typed per week. So let's say the first week they typed out 15 lines. The second week we could tell them, well, type out 16 lines. And we would increase the difficulty of the goal. So what were the results they found? Well, as the difficulty of the weekly improvement goal increased, we saw an increase in the weekly improvement of performance. So as the difficulty increased, we saw better performance. So at the end of the day, we see that success comes from having challenging goals. So that's the first part. The second part has to do with specificity. So when we have a specific goal, we actually get to go and be successful. So what do I mean by this? Well, if we were given a general location, we wouldn't be able to find the place. If you're given a specific address, you'd be better able to find a place. So another example of this. If we were trying to find Nemo, it'd be better to find him if we were given a specific address, so P. Sherman 42A, Wallaby Way, Sydney, New South Wales, rather than being told he went that way. Which one's more easier? So how do we know this actually works? Well, doing your best isn't really a specific goal. And that's why sometimes if you tell yourself to do your best, you might find that you actually fail. Because it's only half the time we actually do succeed and half the time we actually fail. Because doing your best is not really a specific goal because we can't define what our best is. So imagine this. You're a runner and you want to improve your running ability. What do? You tell yourself to do your best. What does that mean? Well, that means you're running until your lungs feel like they're going to collapse, which isn't really a good indication of what our best is. But let's say instead you give yourself a specific hard goal. So tell yourself to run 2 laps the first day, and then when you reach that goal, you tell yourself to run like 3 laps the next day, then 4, and then 5, and then so on and so on. And then you can actually see yourself improving, and then you actually see yourself succeeding. So then we know this is true. We also see this in the research kind of setting. So 2 experimenters looked at wood harvesting crews, and they gave them either a quota or no quota. So a quota was just seen as having a specific hard goal, while given no quota was seen as just doing your best. At the end of the day, they all wanted to do their best because the more wood you actually harvest, the more money you get, and we all know that's a good thing. So what did they see from their results here? When we see the x-axis, those blocks of 4 weeks, that's just a measurement of time. And the y-axis is just the amount of wood that they collected. This dotted line here represents how well they did just being told to do their best. So when they were given no quota. And this solid line just shows how well they did when they were actually given a specific hard goal, so when they were given that quota. So you guys can see here the big difference. You can see that it's better when you actually are given a specific hard goal than if you're just told to do your best. And this can be measured in many ways. And in this case, it was measured in terms of the amount of wood they harvested. If you see this in terms of your work, it'd be like your marks increasing over time. So now I know that after all these slides, you guys are probably feeling motivated to go out there and make your own goals. But before you guys do that, I have one suggestion for you. Take a look at yourself. Because at the end of the day, your goal should reflect you. How specific your goal is, well, it depends on what's that thing that you want to do. And how difficult your goal is also depends on what you can handle. So what is a difficult thing that you can actually achieve? So at the end of the day, the responsibility to make good goals depends on you. And what I want to tell you guys to do is just don't do it. Just don't make goals just out of the blue. Don't just do it, mean it.